Hello, good morning and welcome to a brew day. There's not going to be a whole lot of footage, I wouldn't have thought today, seeing as it's just a lager, so there's not too much going on, no whirlpools, no dry hops, no whatever. Okay, so this is going to be a lager done with Nottingham yeast. Now, most of us have normally got this stuff kicking around somewhere. So I thought, well, I didn't think actually. Big Banana did, I think. He said, oh, Nottingham yeast goes down to, I think it's 15 degrees, I think. So you can actually, like a lager yeast, 15 degrees. So you can actually lager with it. So as I touched on a previous video, I don't believe I've seen anyone do a lager with it. So why not? Now, when I originally made this recipe, it was going to be a dry hop lager with 180 grams of dry hops. But I've since changed my mind. So much so, in fact, take a Sharpie and go, no hops, apart from 10 grams of Apollo. Because if I mask it with some hops, it won't be a real proper test, will it, of Nottingham's lager value. If that makes any sense, lager ring value. So, this morning when I woke up, I'd done the grain bill, which is down here, and I just figured, you know what, fuck it, let's not put any hops in. Let's see what the lager comes out like. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going for about a 5.5%, no more than 5.5% lager. 5 kilos of lager, half a kilo of carapils. That's it. So 5 kilos lager, half a kilo of carapils, 10 grams of Apollo at 40 minutes. That's it. Nothing else. So it should be a fairly easy brew day. And then 1 pack of Nottingham yeast, which I'm going to ferment it, whatever the lowest temperature is. I'll double check. I think it's 15. If it's lower, then I'll go lower. I'll go as low as I can on it and see what happens. Unless you've been living under a rock, you all know what the fast lager method is. But just for those of you on the off chance that don't know, I look really yellow like a Simpson, I think, under this light. Yeah, whatever. It's a bit random, I know. But for those of you that don't know what the fast lager method is, you bung in your yeast, typically normally lager yeast. You ferment that at whatever temperature you want to, 12 degrees for example, until it's 70% attenuated. Then you ramp it up half a degree or whatever you want to do every 12 hours till you hit 21. Hold it at 21 till it ferments out fully. Then crash it down to as close to 0 as you can. Hold it there for a week or so, keg it, boom, fast lager method. It's that simple. So that's what we're going to try and do with this. Excuse me. Well, just start. I mean, this isn't up there with my normal experimental stuff, but that will come shortly. I've got ideas kicking out. There's the grain bill, all done and dusted. Water's in there heating up, we're not far off. Water additions have been put in. pH should be spot on. So I'm really, what else to show you? I'll try and find something to show you, it might bore you. But I'm going to dough in. Put the mash on, cover it, 90-minute mash because I've got to go to Lidl. And then I'll see you a bit later for something or other. Right, time actually. Okay, so this is going to be very exciting. We're coming up to 15 minutes gone on the boil. Now I know the recipe said 10 grams of Apollo at 20 minutes gone, but that's 19 IBUs. I think I want to touch it up to around the 20, even though it doesn't sound a lot, 20 odd. So I'm going to put it 15 minutes gone. 10 grams of Apollo. I don't think I'm going to bother with a hop strainer for this one. I don't think it's going to clog me up too bad. Ready for the mother of all hop drops? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. I know you're fucking impressed. Right, second thing. Aha! Right, so I said I'm going to do lager, right? So I've decided to go against what I said. I'm going to do 2 packs. It's in my pocket because it's cold outside, so I'm heating them up. Right, that's it. So I had a quick look online. I was a bit off. This Nottingham is 14 degrees, 14 to 21, but it has tolerances down to 12. So I'm up in an R end. Do I go in at 12, 12 and a half? I might just go in between, call it 13 degrees. 13 degrees. So that's what we're going to do. I think that's it. You don't need to see a protofloc, which will go in at 15 or half a protofloc. And a heaped teaspoon of yeast nutrient will go in at 5. After that, we'll just chill it down and transfer it. That's it, really. I know grain to glass, but it's not really a fat lot. Oh, I mashed in at 66. 1 second. Hello, I'm making a video. What's up? Okay, bye-bye. Sorry about that, everyone. I need to grab a plant pot. Fermented. I'm going to leave that in and all. Fermented, mashed in at 66. Sparged, hotter than that, obviously. A bit hotter than that. And that's all you need to know, really. Sorry, I'm just gabbling. Bye-bye. Hey up. Brew day done. Very smooth, very easy. I think there's no additions, no messing about, no magical stuff this week, no rind of unicorn horn or whatever you want to put in it, or I normally put in it. Just a simple lager. Happy days. So, right now I've set it to 14, 15.1. So, I'll be there shortly. Okay, so, first off, I always say okay, so, it really pisses me off. And every time I say it, I think, oh, you dickhead. Anyway, what she's looking like. Pretty good if you ask me, right? Bush. It's only going to get clearer. Numbers, famous numbers. Okay, we'll go for 105.4. I hit 105.2. So instead of a 5.5%, I'll get 5.4%. Or 4.3, whatever. I'm happy with that. Boom. 2 packs of yeast in. Let it ferment down. Do I need to go over the fast lager method again? Okay. 70%, wait till it's 70% attenuated, ramp it to 21, let it finish, clean up, drop it to 0, hold it for a week, keg. Boom. Lager in 2 weeks. Done it many times, it does work. For those who say, well, if anyone does say it doesn't, it does. I don't know about anyone else, but I don't have the time. I've got the patience for a Russian Imperial Stout. And I like barley wines and shit like that, lovely things like that. But when it comes to lager, I'm not lagering that for 3 months. I'm not tying up the fridge for 3 months. So get it in, get it done, 2 weeks, bosh. Happy days. Right, see you in a bit. We'll fast forward a few weeks and we'll see you for the taste test. Thank you very much, goodbye. Okay. Hey up. Last part of the grain to glass, so we're going to try it now. If you want to know why I look like a lobster, because I went swimming and my skin's sensitive. That sounds a bit gay, but there we go. Right, this is 5.3 is what it came out at. And used with Nottingham Yeast, obviously, which isn't a lager yeast, but let's see. 2.5 weeks in the bottle, 3 days in the fridge. So it's not going to be clear, I wouldn't have thought. Nor maybe even completely carved up. We'll see. So see how Nottingham makes a lager. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, stop it there because it's bottle conditioned. I can see my hands through it. It's cold. Colour of a lager, head of a lager. Bit more clarity, but that will come with time. As I said, this has only been a few weeks since I oh, you can't see that, can you? For fuck's sake. Ah! Let me see if I can tip you down. Yeah. That looks right. Oh, hang on. Let me figure this out. Where's the glass? Push. Okay, good. So, smells like a lager. Still fairly young. It's not as crisp as I would have thought it would be, and a bit more full-bodied than I thought it would be, which is kind of weird. Does it beat a lot of the lagers out there yet, though? I'd say so. Can you use Nottingham as a lager yeast? Yeah, I'd say so. It's you're getting all the malt. It's slightly, ever so slightly sweet. Not sweet, I mean as in the aftertaste. You know, when I think, because that's not actually carved properly, it's pretty flat. So on the keg, which I've got out there, which is not on yet, that'll be carved properly. So I think that will give the mouthfeel that I'm missing. And also, giving it a few more weeks cold to clear out, that will crisp up. Am I impressed with the Nottingham yeast as a lager yeast? At this stage of conditioning, it's probably as good as the Saf lager. It fermented it quicker. It dropped out well. This went from pitching the yeast to using the lager method to keg within 2 weeks of pitching the yeast to kegging it. Yeah, I'm impressed with that as it goes. That's the baby. Yeah, you can. I think that's good. So give it a whirl. If you don't have a lager yeast, all is not lost. Nottingham has done a really quite good job. Yeah, actually scratch that. That's going to be a really good lager, I think. I've sent one to Big Banana. I hope he will be slightly undercarved, but I hope he puts it in the fridge for a few weeks and then he'll give you his view on it. Yeah, that's going to be good. Anyway, wrap it up there. Catch you later. Where's my mouse?